Hi, I'm Sadie and I'm just going to be filming an eye look today. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so to get started, I've just moisturised my whole face and then used the Urban Decay Original Eyeshadow Primer and then some Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define on my eyelids just to get a clean base. Today I'm going to be using mostly the BPerfect Carnival palette, which is one I got for Christmas. It's got like all the bright colours, so that's what I'm mainly going to be using. But to quickly start off, I'm going to use this palette by Makeup Revolution. It's the Soft palette, just because it's got some nice transition shades in it. So I'm going to start off with this transition shade here at the top. So I'm just going to get a fluffy brush all over the eyelid crease area. My brush has got a bit of stuff left on it from when I did this the other day, so if it looks particularly orangey, that's why. But it's okay because I'm using oranges, so this transition shade is nice and warm, so it should lend itself to the colours that we're going to be using. Okay, so now that I've got a bit of colour on there, just a little bit, not that neat, just getting started, I'm going to swap over to the Carnival palette. And I'm going to start off with the yellow colour here. It's called Shuffle, and it's like the more mustard yellow out of the two in the palette. And I'm going to take that really high up by the brow, because the way that I cut my crease and with my eye shape, the cut comes really high up, so I want to make sure there's colour all above that cut crease. So I am literally taking this up to my eyebrow. Which looks crazy right now, but when I actually have eyebrows on and have done the rest of my face and lashes and stuff, it should come together. Sorry, I'm going out of shot there, aren't I? I'm going to just sit on my leg because I'm a bit higher up. Okay, so now that yellow is everywhere, I'm going to do the same thing with the orange here that's called Lit. And just do it a little bit closer in the crease. Also, I'm sorry if the lighting does change a lot during this video. I'm sat in front of a window using some natural light, so it might flick and change a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to a different... Actually, you know what? I'm going to stick to the same brush for now. And I'm going to dip into this berry colour here called Guilty, which is just at the top here. And again, do the same thing, but closer into the crease. So this is how we're looking at the minute, sort of like a sunset type look. I'm going to flick brushes now to a different fluffy blending brush. If I had a smaller blending brush, sort of like this one, but this currently has black on it, just a bit smaller than a standard one. I would use that now because I'm going to use this dark colour here, it's called Liquor, and I'm just going to use that to deepen up right in the crease and on the outer corner. So I'm just going to start on the outer corner here, and yeah, if I just had a smaller brush I think it would make it a lot easier and blend a bit nicer, but I don't have a clean smaller brush at the minute, so we'll make do. So yeah, I'm just going to deepen this up and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just deepened up both of my eyes with that Liquor colour, and I'm now going to cut the crease. So I'm going to get some of my Conceal and Define, just pop that on my hand and grab a flat brush. Mine is really dirty, so please excuse how disgusting it looks, but it's just a flat brush like this. So I'm going to get some of that concealer, quite a good dollop, and I'm going to pop it on sort of like my lash line. Doesn't have to be neat or anything, and then I'm just going to look up and it creates like a line, if you can see that. So I'm going to use that as the basis of my cut crease. So I'm just going to put my mirror up a bit because I can't see very well. There we go, that's better. So I'm going to use that line to stamp on the cut crease. Oh, I hope that's focusing on me. So now that I've stamped that outline on, I'm going to fill it in and see how the shape's looking, because I find when I've just done the line like this, it's hard to tell if I want to change anything. So I'm just going to fill it in and see how it looks. So this is how we're looking. I think I might just bring it a little bit higher towards the inner corner, and then I think we're good. There we go, that's better. So I'm just gonna repeat that on the other eye and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I've cut both of my crease, and the pigment I'm going to be using is this one by Peaches and Cream. It's called Mermaids and it has like a blue tinge. So to really bring out that blue, I'm actually going to use this blue eyeshadow called Sky to go over my cut crease, then put some NYX glitter primer over that, then the pigment to really bring the pigment out. So I'll do the blue and the glitter primer and then I'll be back. Okay, so what I've done now is I've stamped that blue on both eyes. It's nothing like too neat, as you can see there. It doesn't really matter because it's going to get covered by the pigment. I've popped some NYX glitter primer over this eye, so we're going to put the pigment on now. This is just what it looks like in the pan. It sort of just looks white. I've just spilt half of it down my mirror. That was good. Just looks white in the pan, but as you'll see when I pop it on, it's like blue. It looks really cool. Can't believe I've just wasted that pouring it down my mirror. That makes me want to cry a little bit inside. I'm not even trying. Yes, I got it off my mirror. And there we go. So that's how it's looking. So I'll go off camera, do the other eye and the rest of my face, and then I'll be back to finish up the under eye and pop some lashes on. Okay, so I look completely different to the last clip. All I've done really is the rest of my base. I've put some brows on, some lips and some lashes on. So now we're just going to finish up the eyes and then we're all done. So I'm going to start off by going back to the Carnival palette, and I'm going to start off with the orange colour. I'm going to go straight in with the orange colour called Lit. And I'm going to take that on like a wide, thick, stubby brush. And I'm going to take that all the way along the lower lash line. Also, I'm going to apologise now. You can see the inner corner of this lash. I haven't stuck it quite well, so we're just going to ignore that. And I'm taking this quite low down because I just like how it looks, and I think it makes your eyes look a bit bigger. Same on the other side. That face was awful, just caught sight of myself. But I can't help pulling a face. So that's where we're at. I'm then going to take a much thinner, smaller brush and go closer to the lash line, and I'm going to go straight to this dark purpley brown colour called Liquor. So I'm going right up to the lash line, so it almost looks like a liner. But it's not. Okay, so at that point I'm going to go back to the orange one just to smudge those together. And then I'm just taking a clean, big, fluffy brush to blend out the very edge. So my final step, I'm going to take this MAC pigment in the shade Vanilla and take a skinny pencil brush like this one, and I'm just going to pop that in my inner corners as an inner corner highlight. I just got that on my eyelash. Can you see that? And there we go. To quickly finish up, I'm going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes. So I'll flick now to a little montage of the finished look. So there we go, that's the end of this video. I hope you like the finished look. I'm really happy with it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll put my Instagram and my Twitter down below in case you want to follow me on either of those. Yeah, see you soon.